Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to CE Brown Reserve for this match of the round fixture. It's the Lakers hosting Ballarat. And a nail-biting finish to the reserve grade. The Lakers getting the job done by 5 points, 65-60, with that saving mark in that final term, getting it done. So we're not far off a start here. No rain to speak of at the moment. Ballarat will kick to the left of screen in this opening term. All-important game for the Swans in this Emma Kate McGrath meningococcal awareness campaign that will prevail for this afternoon. Very worthy cause, great awareness campaign. That's why the Swans are donning the purple V this afternoon. As we get play underway, it'll be Zampatti and Powling. What a battle that'll be. Zampatti won the tap to James, who had to turn and go. He wasted no time going forward. Maple dropped what he should have taken in the end. Loose ball opportunity for him to make amends. He just fired the hand pass out towards Preston. James up against the boundary line. Took it over for a boundary throw-in. About 35 metres around from the Lakers goal. So opening minute here, we'll endeavour to keep you updated with scores around the region. There's the throw-in, Zampatti and Powling pushing into the Lakers forward line. Nearly in the back on Gray, not sighted by the umpire. One of the Lakers faithful surely did see it, but denied from 200 metres away that request. Boundary throw-in, Powling and Zampatti again. Tap one by Powling. Loose ball opportunity for James to get a second touch. He got it to right. He was bailed up close against the boundary line. There'll be a throw in, a tick over. A minute gone, opening term here. Overcast, chilly conditions. Tell you what, last week has today covered on that front. Throw in. Powling at the back. Won the tap. Favoured right, though, who was tackled, bailed up there by Liston. A known tackler in this Swans outfit. There'll be a ball up. So an arm wrestle of sorts for the opening 90 seconds in the BFNL's match of the round. There's the ball up. Tap one by Zampatti. Shark there by James. Gave Liston the big don't argue. And then inadvertently hand passed it to Liston, who was waiting at ground level. Hurried kick into the middle. Look at the mud pot. The gather was terrific from Ryan. Has the execution by hand. Well, that was clever. Right foot kick towards a vacant broadcast centre wing. It's going to come back through Wardley, who fired the hand pass out. Good tackle there applied by Clark on Maple, forced the turnover. It'll be Gove, who'll come back. Poor kick, meant for the debutant there in Maloney. It's been cut off by Rinaldi, who lowered the eyes, and the kick was terrific and found Wardley. From outside 50, looks to square the footy. Chance for Gray, couldn't gather. Hot footy, ball at ground level. Zach Maple, one of those. Coming up with the footy, Joel O'Connell, as we see so often. Ball up. Fly, tap one by Butler. Hurried kick out of the congestion from Gove. Got it to half back. Chance here for the debutant in Maloney. He can keep it in front of him. He's knocked off the footy there by Perry. Got the encouragement from Clark. There'll be a boundary throw in on half-forward broadcast side for the Swans this afternoon. 3 minutes into this opening term. So Jado, right after spending time forward in his early time at the Lakers, now finds himself in the midfield. Bigger body presence to aid the likes of O'Connell, who again came up with the footy. There'll be a ball up. Tap one by Powling. Got it to Mellington. His kick smothered by Wright. Wright's pick-up was good. A bit of feeling in the game. Good to see. Bit on the line. Respect for the Lakers. And consolidation for the Swans in this 4th minute of play here. CE Brown Reserve. And despite the recent rains, the area all around the cricket pitch is quite firm to slippery with a bit of surface water. Chance here for O'Connell. ducked the would-be tackle there of Rinaldi and got past Mellington, got it towards Jarrett. He sent the ball to the attacking 50, and another turnover opportunity to the Swans, and Liston gets on the end of it on half-back. He's got Rinaldi broadcast centre wing, and he'll go there belatedly, right in front, too much size. Run back and judge that mark well. So the Lakers have matched the superior placed Swans on the table for possession early. The kick meant for Thompson. Boundary line beat him. Of course, he's the leading goal scorer for the Lakers this year. Has 26 goals to his name. Comp rank 8th in the competition, so fair effort. Boundary throw-in had plenty of it. It went over the back and opened the door here for Robinson. Searching hand passes. Momentum took him forward. Only got it to the D50 for the Swans, who aren't out of trouble yet. Chance here for Tristan Maple. Went by hand to Perry, who was bailed up. There'll be a ball up, 49 metres out from the Lakers' goal. Tick over 5 minutes gone here. Ball up. Momentum, you'd think, as is often the case, will play a major role this afternoon. Hurried kick from Simpson. Couldn't make its way through traffic. Chance here for Sam Paddy, who said, well, if you don't want to kick it, I will. And he sent it forward out in the Thompson direction. Couldn't gather. Bade's got the match up. Chance here for Rinaldi. His kick smothered by the debutant in Maloney. Open the door here for the support, the reinforcements, but not before the umpire could pick out a free kick. And it will go the way of the Swans. It'll be Rinaldi who'll come broadcast side. Chance here, bouncing ball over the back. Hellier got more time than he thought, and then measured the kick towards the attacking 50. And Bade took a nice, well-judged mark across half-back, so very much played between the arcs in the opening 6 minutes here at C.E. Brown Reserve. His kick comes broadcast side. O'Brien in front, and it knocked away from him by Ryan. Ground level opportunity for Hooper. Hand pass intercepted there by O'Connell. Sent the ball forward 2-on-1, but waiting at the back. Look out! James will kick the opener. Phoenix James. So that's reward for effort on the back of the Lakers. In the opening 7 minutes, he gets the first goal and the first score of the afternoon in BFNL's match of the round action here this afternoon. 1 goal straight, 6 the Lakers. Lead Ballarat, no score. 7 minutes gone. Other games this afternoon in Ballarat action. Darley hosts Sebastopol. No Brett Bewley today. Ground ball. Chance here for Jado Wright. He was bailed up there by Liston. It'll be a ball up. Expected arm wrestle to prevail for the most part. Tap one by Powling. Got it towards, well, he went defensive side. Opened the door for Preston, who shoveled the ball out. Opportunity here for Pring, who loves a goal. Lowered the eyes, went in the Thompson direction. Excellent spoil by Bade. Opened the door here for Squires, who went one way, then another. And then got the exit kick, only as far as Sam Paddy. Went back with the flight of the ball, couldn't hang on to it. Chance for Smart, dispossessed. Gathered there by Perkins, who went by hand. Hurried kick forward in the Hooper direction. Had it knocked away from him by Hellier. Ground ball, chance for Zach Maple. Dribbling ball to half forward. Simpson's gather was good. He went back to Maple. Speaking of Zach, who went by hand to Smart. Standing start. His hand pass was intercepted. Chance here for the Lakers through Robertson. He got it to Foster, to Ryan, who steadied. They ruffled it there for a moment. Almost shared first prize, but Hellier went out. And he went back to go. He went to the defensive 50 for the Lakers through Clark. He just had a hit and hope across the body with a territory gain to half back. The ball travelled over the line for a boundary throw-in on half forward. Out of sight of the ground for the Swans this afternoon. So the Lakers with the only score, near 9 minutes gone here. Phoenix James, who just stood down and waited at the back and Delivered. Right, got the clearance. High up and under kick to an open half forward line. Ball checked sideways, almost attacking side of centre wing now. Chance for Perry, he's had a good month. So too have the Swans, mind you, on the back of 2 wins. Recently over Sunbury and Redan. Tackle pressure was good there from Ryan. Belated whistle. There'll be a ball up 51 metres out from the Swans' goal. So it'll be Sam Paddy. And Powling. Perkins might have caught one high. Umpire didn't think so. There'll be a ball up. So no rain to speak of. Or any of the rest that you can sometimes get in Ballarat. So it's right again. With another possession. He's starting to have an impact. His kick went to half forward. The umpire's picked out a free kick for a hold. It's going to go to Perry. He too having a few important touches early. Just what you want to keep the hands warm on a day like today. 10 minutes in. Powling, the intended target, went over his head and rolled over the line for a boundary throw-in. Just as we thought, a low-scoring affair here. Both sides sort themselves out. There's the throw-in. Powling, Sam Paddy. Neither of them could gain any ascendancy here. Stolen by Mooney. Went to the top of the goal square. Favourable bounce over the back. And there's the square up. Scores level here at CE Brown Reserve. And that's what the Swans need to do, especially en route to finals, is make the most of opportunity. While they rank 6 in offence and defence. Shots on goal and quarters 1 in the competition. They're 8th for efficiency when shooting for goal. That might have something to do with the scorers because they've given Ballarat a point, but it was actually a goal. So scores level here, asleep at the wheel. The scoreboard attendance. And here they go through to Liston. The Swans, they go into attack. Hooper the target. Spall was good from Hellier. Bouncing ball. Chance there for Wardley. Couldn't gather. Got a bit of a pro art painting on himself already there, Wardley. Early stages. Near 12 minutes gone, opening term. Goal apiece here. Regardless of the score you see on the digital. Scores are level. So it'll be Sam Paddy with front spot. Umpire will ask that to be thrown in again. So he and Butler will assume ruck duties. Powling's gone as a +1 behind the ball for the Swans. So it'll be Butler and the tireless Sam Paddy. Neither could get any ascendancy. Here's the last Swans goal kicker, and Mooney with a kick across the body. Ground level opportunity. Dribbling ball from Butler. Hooper will just see it through for another. Back-to-back goals for the Swans. Something out of nothing. Just a little bit more presence around the footy required from the Lakers. Live in the present, live in the moment. So 2 relatively uncontested goals in general play for the Swans. And that has given them a 6-point lead. They're 2 goals straight, 12. They lead the Lakers 1 goal straight, 6. Near 13 minutes gone in this opening term here today. All-important game for the Swans. And, of course, the Sebastopol game will play a role in their fortunes also. But it'll be O'Connell who just threw the ball on the boot with a torpedo gain meant for Thompson. Bade got an important hand on it. Thompson somehow kept it in. But the boundary umpire said no. So can the Lakers manufacture a square up here? They've conceded the last 2 goals. There's the throw-in. Sam Paddy at the back. Powling in front. Sam Paddy had a snatch at it. Missed it. High up and under clearing kick. Out of defence from the Swans. Got it to broadcast centre wing. Dribbling ball over the line. There'll be a throw-in. Sebastopol 8, Darley, no score. Boundary throw in, broadcast centre wing. Powling and Zampatti. Tap one by Powling, meant for Liston. Just got a touch of the fumbles. His opposing number, Foster. Hurry kick. Somehow found its way back into the possession of Liston. And he was bailed up. Melton 8, lead Melton South, no score. Nothing out of Mars just yet, just working on the reception. Ground ball, chance of Foster, clever tap, was composed, every bit of experience. Got it to Clark, hurry kick forward. Perry dropped the chest mark, got plenty of it. Ball's hustled forward another few metres for a stoppage and a whistle. Ballarat 12, lead Lakers 6. Near 15 minutes gone. It'll be Zampatti and Powling. Call it even. Chance here for Thompson, who went to ground. Open the door for James, who went the soccer. In fact, that was Shearer to Preston, who was bailed up, and there'll be a ball up. 49 metres away from the Lakers' goal. So, next score all important in the context of the momentum spoken about at the top. Gee, Gove, he just ran straight past that stoppage and nearly clinched it, but it was stolen at the end by Liston. And it'll come back through Hellier. Tumbling helicopter kick went over the back of All and Sundry. Dribbling ball will find its way over the line for a boundary throw-in, adjacent to the Lakers' behind post. So they're in attack. They'll want to make their inside 50s count this afternoon. They trailed by 6 points. Boundary throw-in. Tap one by Zampatti. Chance here for Hellier. Bound up there by Mooney. Bate brings the defensive support. And there'll be a repeat stoppage. Ball up. Tap one by Powling. Chance here for James with carrying a bit of the heavy load. So to O'Connell today in the absence of Collins. There's an important cog named on Thursday night. Been a late out since. Ball up. Tap one by Powling. Mooney bailed up there by Wright. And we'll have a repeat stoppage. Umpire wastes no time. Ball back up in the air. Liston. Bailed up there by James. No exit. Repeat stoppage. Lakers in attack. O'Connell somehow got boot to ball, didn't go the required distance. Chance here for Bade. Clever smother from O'Connell. Keep the ball inside Lakers forward 50. Chance here with the right boot. Goes across the face. Maloney with the clever spoil. Dalglish kept it in. Dribbling ball towards the defensive 50 for the Swans. Chance for Garner. Normally good by hand or foot. Didn't let him down. Chance here for Squires. Wardley just came up a little prematurely, but did well in the end. Chance here for Perkins, who got it to Mellington, who was tackled. And for too long, said the umpire. And Mellington will take the resultant free kick for the Swans here. So he goes short to Garner. Normally a good example of the drop punt. This one, no exception. And O'Brien came out and took a nice overhead mark in front of Ryan. We'll go back and have a pot shot at the goals from about 50. So O'Brien with 10 goals this year for the Swans. 4 of those coming in their 22-point win over Sunbury. So kick from 50. It'll get to the goal square. Off the hands of Wardley. Sharked there by Gove, despite an attempt to knock it through by the Lakers defence. He gets plenty of it. Nearly out of bounds on the full, no off hands. Hard deck. Zampatti, the big man, just sliding along the ground. Central umpire just confirming that, or requesting whether that was touched. Boundary umpire obliges and throws the ball in. Tap one by Zampatti to O'Connell, who's been important early. Clark, juggling attempt to maintain possession. He's coughed up 50, has he here, Powling? No, just a warning. Written warning. No detention, no visit to the principal's office. So it'll be Clark with ball in hand. Onto that left boot. Standing start. Lazy kick, really. Swans have got numbers. Juggling attempt at the mark has been taken. There by Fraser, who wastes no time. How about that for a kick right in the middle of the ground? Found Rinaldi in the mud pot. That was the right call to go by hand. Listed back to Rinaldi. Tough through those heavy conditions. At the back there was Mellington, but it was well read off the boot there by Gove. Took a telling mark in the last line for the Lakers. He'll get them out of trouble. So he'll go to the outer side of the ground with the drop punt towards half-back. Zampatti the target, but it's been cut off there by Gray. Zampatti couldn't make that contest. Kick was short and it was being cut off there by Palmer. So he's got Clark broadcast side. That would have been potentially the right option, but he decided to go to outer centre wing and it's been cut off there by Perry. Now that's the kick that I thought the Lakers should have done, and that was a ripper. Got it to Fraser on the left boot. Inside 50. Wardley the target. Tries to keep it in, but he couldn't. Off hands over the line. There'll be a boundary throw in. Swans in attack. Tick over 20 minutes gone opening term. Ballarat 2 goals straight 12. Lakers 1 goal straight 6. Entertaining game. Both sides well and truly in this game. Swans just having the ball in their front half. Mooney, something out of nothing. Cross the body. Off to the left. Minor score. The first blemish of the afternoon. Ballarat 2-1-13. Lakers 1 goal straight 6. Nervous kick in from Ryan, who's normally got a trusty left. Was safe nonetheless and found Clark. So he too, with that laconic style, gets plenty on the kick, out in the Zampatti direction. The fly was good. The grab from James was excellent. So he's off on his bike and onto that left. And he kicked the Lakers' only goal early. Thompson got the fly, couldn't get a hand on the footy. Ground ball opportunity for Thompson. Went past the footy. Opened the door for another stoppage, really. On half-forward broadcast side for the Lakers. Well, they managed to hold out the Swans on that occasion. Can they do some damage of their own? Pring somehow kept it in, but Garner's momentum took he and the ball over with him. And there'll be a boundary throw-in. Darley 12, Sebastopol 14. Swans will have an eager eye on that Bewley, Myers, Wright, Lahure, Johnson, Les Darley today. Sebas, who have got a 0-4 record against Jordan. And Darley's Devils should be winning there today. And they won't go down without a fight. They trail by 2 points, the Devils. Right foot kick from the Swans. The spoil from Hellier. Didn't get the Lakers out of trouble. Pring wanted the high. Braced for contact and got it, but the umpire didn't take the bait. And he said, I'll have it. There'll be a ball up on half forward for the Swans this afternoon. Time on opening term. The Swans lead by 7. Tap one by Zampatti. Simpson had a bit of it. Then just fired the hand pass out, meant for Mellington. Stolen there by Squires. Right foot kick inside 50. Wardley did the discipline thing with the spoil and then matched that with the defensive effort of the tackle to square it away for a stoppage. Swans in attack. They get an opportunity to set up midway through time on in this opening term. And they have a 7-point lead. There's the ball up. Tap at the back. We'll give it to Butler. Open the door for Rinaldi. He's gone to ground. Mellington on the non-preferred. Dribbling ball only as far as Gove. And while he's quite the accumulator mid-half back, spent a lot of time in defence. Really, some real genuine assurance, or insurance if you don't mind, behind the footy for the Lakers. Boundary throw in. Swans in attack. Tap one by Zampatti. Wanting a hold there was Simpson. Denied by the umpire. So I'll confer with the goal umpire and the boundary umpire to just ask him what happened. I'm pretty sure they know what the rules are. One job. There'll be a boundary throw-in, I anticipate, here. Spare me. 24 minutes gone opening term. Well, real chance for everyone to take a breath and find a man. Boundary throw in. Chance for Butler. Kick only went as far as the traffic. Not far. Ground ball. Shovelled out there by Foster. Meant for Hellier. And Wright ensured it. Got to safety, albeit by conceding a rush behind. Ballarat second behind of the afternoon. 2-2-14 Ballarat lead the Lakers 1 goal straight 6. The kick into play was safe. Found Clark, who, not for the first time, penetrating kick to half back. Zampatti wanted a hold as he went to ground, denied by the umpire. Simpson through traffic, generated his own space and then kicked to the hot spot. O'Brien, the target, couldn't take the mark. Hooper was a bit creative, going for a little volley mid-air swing, but couldn't get any impetus on the footy. Chance here for Butler. He could get his second, and he does. Another general play goal there. Butler, just right place, right time, got it done. Harry Butler, the gardener. 3-2-20 Ballarat. Lakers 1 goal straight 6. Can understand some frustration creeping in there for the Lakers. Just some loose checking. As in those 3 general play goals. That would frustrate Rowan Brown, especially seeing that back on the vision. I'm sure in review they'd find some consistencies there. In the Swans' previous 2 goals, they had some similarity about them. Ballarat lead by 14 points. 26 minutes gone, opening term here. Ground ball. Perkins overran it. Keeping his feet there was Preston before he was bailed up. And there'll be a ball up on half forward. Tick over 26 minutes gone, opening term. Ball up. Tap one by Powling, only as far as Wright, who's been okay early. Foster. Oh, now Timmy Collins. He's back from probably off the bench, really. It's the first time I've seen him today. Kick went along the line towards outer centre wing. And it'll be a penalty free kick going the Lakers' way. Yeah, the reason why I thought Collins was out is because Maloney and Shearer came in to the selected side that was announced on Thursday. So they had to make way for a couple. Ground ball opportunity. Chance here for Preston. His hand pass was coughed up. Dribbling ball there from O'Brien. Found the boundary line. Oh, he's paid deliberate. Don't see that very often at the level, and much to the surprise of both the Lakers and the Swans and the brave support crew that have turned up today, while it was every bit insufficient intent, so to speak. You don't often see it paid. Pring's kick to the attacking 50. Clark there by Perkins. He's tackled. Taken to the ground there by Shearer. Not out of trouble yet. Chance here for Collins. Kept it in front of him. Couldn't gather. Chance now for Foster. Tackle taken over the line by O'Brien. And there'll be a throw in on half forward. Broadcast side for the Lakers. So no real bang for buck for the hosts, given their share of the footy. An even share, let's say. It's Ballarat who've made the most of their general play opportunity inside 50. O'Connell breaks away and goes forward, and the kick's good. And found James. Speak of the Phoenix variety, he'll go back and have a shot on goal here. Deep in time on. Opening term. Here's the only goal of the Lakers this afternoon. Chance to add to that. Likely type. Let's see how he goes. On the left. Kicks on its way. Goes across the face. Right. Had plenty of it. Chance for Collins. Umpire's blowing the whistle. Gone through for a rush behind. $14-point ball game here. Dalglish brings the ball back into play. Simpson, the target, went through his hands. Ground ball. Hellier did well. Fired the hair pass out. Was good. Ground ball opportunity now for Rinaldi. There'll be a ball up on true half forward, true centre half forward. There'll be Sam Paddy and Powling. No real advantage to be gained there. Foster through traffic. Little territory gain, 8 or 9 metres. Grabbed there by Tristan Mabel. Had to be quick. Used up all his petrol tickets there and almost the patience of the umpire. But a let off forward at Mellington. Right foot kick. That's got to be deliberate if the last one was. Not paid on that occasion. So 2 different umpires, 2 interpretations. And that, if any, was more deliberate than the previous that was actually paid. Near 30 minutes gone opening term. Ballarat 21, lead the Lakers 7. Throw in. Powling and Sam Paddy. Tap one on that occasion by Powling. Liston. Got it to Simpson, who was dispossessed. Chance here for the big fella, Sam Paddy. Dropped it. Pinged by the umpire. Just had a moment of prior. The right call. So the left foot kick into the middle of the ground was pretty good. Zach Maple, he had a couple to beat. He'd go to a 2-on-1, but Maple's done well to hustle and hustle. He's used the mud to his advantage, but it was only a matter of time before numbers have prevailed through Gove, and his kick was cut off there by Butler, who got it to Robinson, who was dumped as he kicked. Got plenty on the kick, though, towards half forward. It's Smith who leads into the race to the ball. Captain of the twos. As I was informed in the pre-game, I hope that wasn't a stitch-up. Boundary throw-in. Not that there's anything wrong with that. 14-point lead to Ballarat. Near 31 minutes gone opening turn. There's the throw-in. It's normally one you'd see in summer on a windy day. An in-swinger. But he's asked to bowl it again, essentially. Albeit a boundary throw-in. 31 minutes gone, opening turn. Ballarat lead by 14. Chance here for Palmer. Somehow he gathered possession. Was clever. Got it to half forward. Been pretty solid across half back, the Swans. Tristan Maple's tackle was good. Squared away another stoppage on half back. Double-figure stoppages in the Lakers front half in this opening term. I'm sure of it. Make of that what you will. Ball up. Tap one by Sam Paddy. Chance for Thompson. His kick was smothered there by Squires, and the kick looked to have plenty of it. Well, plenty on it, mind you. Great play there by Squires. Now he's got the kick, and he went short to Smart. White, Squires to Chevy Smart. Now, there's a couple of names combining. He went with the right foot kick to half forward. Butler had it knocked away from him by his opposing number in O'Keefe. There'll be a boundary throw-in on half forward. Tick over 32 minutes gone. Long quarter, given its 4-goal nature, but a weight of stoppages, I guess, is attributed to a lengthy opening term. Sam Paddy realised he had more time, so he composed and went in the right direction. Somehow he spoiled that. He set himself well. Perry was knocked off the footy. Chance there for Collins. So too he. Perry's second effort was good. Wright comes in to effect the tackle, but illegally, said the umpire. So again, the Swans, back six, just holding up. The Lakers just unable to get any ball on their own terms inside their forward 50. So Perry, been good. Right foot kick. Simpson was conceding size. Did well to nudge Sam Paddy under the footy, but Gove got it over there towards Shearer, who sent the ball forward. Ramble opportunity, clean bowl Maloney. Good pressure from James again, and he'll go back and have a shot on goal here. About 10 metres closer, and a handful of degrees more favourably. Somehow got through that in the end. So James, near 33 and a half minutes gone. Check on those timekeepers too while we're at it. So James kicks on its way. Not a bad effort, bending back. Got plenty of it. Right. Did anyone touch it? No. They're pleading with the goal umpire. Robinson, one of those. But the 2 fingers have gone up. And the Lakers get their second in the 34th minute of a 5-goal quarter, if you don't mind. So J.D. Wright gets goal number 9 for the season. And an all-important goal ahead of the quarter-time siren. Ballarat 21 lead the Lakers 13. So finally, they were able to get some separation in general play inside 50. And get a major. Tap one by Zampatti through traffic. Gove over the footy. Wanted the high. Did he get it? O'Connell pleaded with the umpire. He was some 30 metres away, if you don't mind. Who then came in and affected the ball up. 34 minutes and 33 seconds that 5-goal quarter went for. And it amounted to an 8-point lead to the travelling Swans, who need to win to consolidate that 6th position ahead of finals in a month's time. Ballarat 3-3-21 lead the Lakers 2-1-13. The goal scorers for the leaders, Ballarat, Butler has 2. Mooney has 1, whilst for the Lakers, Phoenix James with 1 and Jado Wright with 1. So an entertaining, competitive game of footy. Bit of sun coming through. Not much heat off it, but we'll take the light nonetheless, and no rain. But some ominous clouds on the horizon. We'll speak more about those as they come to hand. But we'll get an update score from around the grounds before a break. Of course, Darley hosting Sebastopol at Darley Park. And, of course, the Swans hoping that a very undermanned Devils can get it done, and they lead at quarter time. 4-1-25, Darley leads Sebastopol 2-2-14. Gee, if they can get it done, that'll be a special effort. Melton 6-3-39 lead Melton South 2 behinds. No score out of North Ballarat, but the advent of technology, as I see onto the text machine, North Ballarat 7 behinds lead Bacchus Marsh 3 behinds. And the author of the text refers to the game as a terrible spectacle. Only highlight, the sun is out. That's the perfect cue for a quick break here as we enjoy a moment of sunshine here at C.E. Brown Reserve. It's Ballarat 3-3-21 who lead the Lakers 2-1-13.
No. Are the rumours true? Is that the new steakhouse stack? Crispy onions, creamy peppercorn mayo. It's finally landed.
It's the Ballarat Football Netball League top 5 for round 13. Coming in at number 1, the boys from Melton combining here with their soccer skills. It was a tough, wet day on Saturday. The through ball comes from Adrian Manito. Jordan Knight tracking it down. He just puts it home. Great work, boys. Number 2 here, Tony Lockyer from Sebastopol, the playing coach, leading by example. Just puts that one home. Number 3, we see a bit of a courageous effort here from Reese Lee, Melton South, going back into the pack, taking a great mark. Number 4, Brody Williams here from East Point, just picks it up clean, shrugs the tackler, bursts through and finishes the work. Coming in at number 5, Kyle Borg here from Melton. I reckon the boys should start a soccer team. This is another soccer effort. This one from about 45. It goes all the way home.
Welcome back to CE Brown Reserve ahead of the second quarter action here in BFNL's match of the round. It's the Lake Wendouree team hosting Ballarat. 7 points in it after a minor correction at quarter time. Ballarat 3-2-20. The Lakers 2-1-13. Big thank you to the Lakers faithful providing a marquee today. So we're not out without cover and under the elements. Ball up, tap one by Powling. Running off half back there was Robertson. Telling kick, shallow entry inside 50. There's Perry again, who was very important in that opening quarter. Repelled plenty of Lakers entries. Grab-ball opportunity for O'Connell, who's been good to right. He too. Tumbling kick forward. James has been in everything forward for the Lakers in the opening term. Swans forced to defend. Left foot kick from Fraser. Wright will come in and, well, he dropped what he should have taken, kept it in front of him, released the ball, meant for go. The Swans had numbers. Powling was one of those, tackle taken to the ground. And there'll be a ball up, attacking side of centre wing for the Lakers, out of sight of the ground. The margin just purely based on opportunity or making the most of. Very even game here. Through traffic went James, got it to Palmer. He found O'Connell, got around one. Ran to 52. One-on-one in the goal square. Bay, juggling attempt. Thompson wanted the hold. Denied by the umpire. Not out of trouble yet, the Swans. And pinged. Free kick in front of goal. And it'll be the debutant, Maloney. He'll go back and have a shot here. Front half pressure. You can't beat it. We speak of coach killers. Whatever the opposite of that is, that's what frontal pressure is. And chance here for the Lakers to get the margin back within a point. In the second minute here. So the debutant, Maloney, he makes no mistake. They should be up and about here, the Lakers. Get around the boy. Big effort to get out of your car. Why not just stay in it and just hoot the horn? That's what they've done here, the Lakers faithful. They're back within a point at CE Brown. 2 minutes gone, second term. Yes, and I'm sure that marquee, or the existence of here this afternoon, will even be more appreciated in the second half. Looks like Armageddon on the horizon. So hitting the scoreboard in this second term will be all important, you'd think. There's any advantage in the second half will be considered double. But the firmness of the ground, though, is as good as any around the region. Now, here goes Simpson, who went forward, looking there towards Smart. Ended up in his hands. His evasive skills were good. Squaring ball was smothered. Fell back into the hands of Simpson, who couldn't gather. Tackle was good from Maloney and pinged. Hot footy. Well, hot decision decided there by the umpire. And Maloney, who kicked a goal in the opening term. Plays on, gives it over towards Fraser, who's got a long leg. Has he got the journey? He has. There's the response from Ballarat. And another general play. Coach killer. As Fraser was just allowed to run around to his preferred side and get that handball receive. Don't get beat with what you know. You'd anticipate that won't be happening again. So Ballarat reassume their quarter time lead. It's back to 7 points here. Back in the middle of the ground here. Zampatti's hair pass meant for James, got intercepted. Ball gets towards half forward. Shot on goal there from Tristan Maple, 2 in a minute. It's all a bit too easy there for the Swans. And it's out of a 13-point lead. Less than a minute ago, there was a point in it. Tick over 4 minutes gone. Tristan Maple gets his first. Three goals collectively in the term in the opening 4 minutes. The last two to the Swans. Ball up. Simpson again. Bailed up there by Zampatti. And he just... He's just as much of an asset as ground level as he is in the air for the Lakers. Tap one by Powling to Simpson, who's been good. Kick with the outside of the right boot to the danger zone. The spoil from Ryan. Went boundary side. Hellier leads into the race for the ball. Needs to be clean. Found brother Braden, who was more than happy to see it over the line for a boundary throw-in. 5 minutes gone in this second term. 2 goals to Ballarat, 1 goal to Lake Wendouree in this term. It's the Swans in attack. Chance here for Liston. Kick across the body, didn't get enough purchase on the ball. They kept it in though. Left foot kick across the body from Zach Maple. It's a Maple double. And Ballarat get their 6th and their 3rd inside 6 minutes. See, when they start leaking goals, the Lakers, well, that's just what they do. In 9 quarters of their 48 played prior to this game, on 9 occasions, they'd conceded 7 goals or more in a term and coughed up 3 already. We've barely gone 6 minutes. Zach Maple hits the scoreboard. And the Swans extend to a game-high 19-point lead. Ball up at the restart. Can we get a response from the Lakers? Tap from Powling. Went to Foster, who went to ground. Liston stood up in the tackle before O'Connell squared away a stoppage. Right near the middle of the ground here. Ball up. Tap one by Powling. Liston went to ground. Chance for O'Connell across the body to half forward. Swans have got numbers at the back. Dalglish, the experienced defender, on that trusty left boot, went wide. Ryan, good stretch. And a 1 grab mark on half back. So he can repel the Swans' momentum with a good kick to Pring on outer side centre wing. He'll weigh up the options. He's got Collins on half forward. Ignored that option. Went to James, who had a couple of beat. Juggling attempt. Bade wasn't paid the mark. Nearly pinged. But just shrugged the tackle and got away a hurried kick towards outer centre wing. Swans wanting a hole, denied. Lakers have got numbers through Ryan. Hand pass into the middle of the ground to Gove, who lowered the eyes. Kick meant there towards Clark. Was stolen there by Gray. Kick towards half forward out in front of Wardley, who's got some space. Went back through traffic. Got it over to Smart. The tackle was terrific. Too high, said the umpire. So the Swans will get a let off through Smart, who went to Maple. Dumped as he kicked. Got plenty of it. Was right and always right. And through for a minor score. Ballarat's 3rd behind of the afternoon, 6-3-39. The Swans, they lead the Lakers 3-1-19. So we'll look to have a chat with Lakers coach Rowan Brown just after the halftime siren. So bear with us at the main break and we'll get some insight on where he thinks the Lakers are at. Here go the Swans again. Wild hand pass cut off there by O'Connell, who's been the Lakers' best. Left foot kick to half forward. Thompson in a one-on-one. Bate did well. Now Thompson somehow ended up with the foot. He went with the outside of the right boot. Here's a chance for right. Look out, the big fella's onto the right boot. High up and under kick. Holds up in the breeze. Maloney running back with the flight of the ball. Bad bounce. Favoured Robinson in the end. The Swans will get out of trouble with a short kick. Didn't go the required distance, said the umpire. Rinaldi goes with the right boot. Out in the Simpson direction. And it knocked away from him by press into the safety of the boundary line. And there'll be a throw-in on outer side half forward for the Lakers. Ominous cloud just going past us at the moment. So a bit of luck on the weather front. I'm not sure how long it'll last. It's the Swans who lead by 20 points. 9 minutes gone. Throw in. Chance for Rinaldi. Territory gain towards centre wing. Chance of Foster. Rode 1 tackle, then was forced to go by foot to O'Connell, who was clever. Got it towards... Could have been Gove, was it? Towards half forward. Opportunity here for Clark, caught over the footy. Thompson's gather was clean, but he was bailed up, no prior. And there'll be a ball up on half forward. Broadcast side for the Lakers. They trail by 20 points after kicking the first goal of this second term. They then coughed up 3 2 to the Maples, if you don't mind. Powling on the ground there with Clark. And the umpire will come in and effect the ball up as you can hear the breeze through the mics here at CE Brown. There's the ball up. Temperatures just dropped a little too. Lower than the number 9 that Gray's wearing too, by the way. Left foot kick. Only went as far as Garner. His vision was good. Got it to Squires. He found Perkins, who evaded the umpire cleverly to Maple. He got it over the top to Robinson, who ran away by hand to Smart. Look at him go. Half forward, right foot kick inside 50. Hooper the target. Every bit of experience gave a little nudge, got away with it. Ground ball opportunity here for Foster. Went to ground, chance for O'Connell. Somehow got boot to ball. 50-50 gain. Right, was denied the mark by the umpire. Chance here for the Swans as Maple went by hand. Speaker Tristan towards Maloney. Not out of trouble yet. Ground ball opportunity here for the Swans. Tackle pressure was good there from Smith to force away a stoppage some 25 metres away from the Swans' goal. Gee, there was a bit of speed on the ball inside 50 there for the Swans. Danger signs for the Lakers, who are hanging in. Ball up. Tap one by Zampatti. Over the footy there, O'Brien went to ground. Wright's hurried kick. Only went as far as Gray, whose kick across the body missed to the left and through for a minor score. So a let-off for the Lakers. They trail by 21 points, 11 minutes into this second term here. And as they so often do out of defence, the Lakers, they find the trusty left boot of Clark, who goes back into the goal square to Gove, who laconically found Ryan on his non-preferred, didn't let him down, and played on and went by hand to Clark, who kicked to a vacant centre wing. Bouncing ball here, territory gain at that. Dalgleish. Somehow he was out of bounds there. I'm with you, Dalgleish. Didn't see that, but the young boundary umpire was right there. So you hope they've got water weights on this marquee, because it's about to be blown for 6. Put that in the highlights reel. Boundary throw in. Tapped away there by Zampatti to Mellington through traffic. He found a needle eye opening and set the ball inside 50. Nice grab taken at the back there by Ryan. He's going to be some player for the Lakers. And the kick didn't let him down. O'Connell juggling attempt, one-on-one with Liston. This is good vision. Here come the reinforcements through Gray. Hand pass over the top, found Mooney, who got it to Mellington. Spin it before he got it. Opened the door for the Lakers through Foster. He found Zampatti. Will it sit up for the big fella? Finally it does, and he did the right thing and went by hand over towards O'Keefe. Kick let him down. Over towards Garner. Turnover opportunity. Went out in the Wardley direction. He gathered and tackled. Taken to the ground. Umpire says, holding the ball. So some good defensive pressure there from Clark. In fact, it was Hellier. So he goes with the right boot towards halfback. Went over the head of Jared. And it'll come back in as quick as it came out. On the lead, has the kick. Found O'Brien, laces out. It was a terrific kick to the lead from Tristan Maple. So O'Brien tries to match the skill of Tristan Maple, and he's done that and found Hooper unmarked, 20 metres out. And the Swans leading goal kicker in 2024, who kicked 18 goals this year, has played the 10 games. Comp rank 16 heading in. We'll have a shot here. And make no mistake, the sharpshooter Hooper, you don't need to give him many opportunities. In fact, he's made the most of his first one with a major. And 3 in a row. Make that 4 in a row for Ballarat. And they extend. Hooper gets his first. Tristan Maple, Zach Maple and Bailey Fraser with the other goals this term. And we're out to a 27-point lead. 14 minutes into this second term. Could you imagine being here without a marquee? Not really. So it's been a bit of a godsend at the moment. Cameraman and I, we have a pulse. So too do the Lakers. Chance here for Lister. Went by hand to Mooney. Could have been legged in the end. Yep, right call by the umpire. If it was good from O'Connell, just the technique let him down. Robinson's kick, inside half forward. It's been cut off. And the kick goes wide in direction, went through the hands of Palmer. Had plenty on the kick. Speak of the speed through the air from the Hellier boot. The ball's rolled over the line for a boundary throw-in. So 15 minutes into this second term here. 4 goals to 1 term in favour of the Swans. They've kicked the last 4 goals of the game. There's the throw-in. Tap one by Butler to Mooney. Took on the wrong bloke in right. Stoppage squared away. There'll be a ball up on half forward for the Swans. Tap one by Butler. Mooney, quick hands, got it to Simpson. Shallow entry inside 50. Pring had front spotted it, knocked away from him. Mellington got it over towards Perkins. High up and under kick in the O'Brien direction. Went with it with one hand. Under pressure. O'Connell's exit kick. It's going to come back because Butler got on the end of it. So Butler, kick smothered there by Collins. Turnover opportunity. Fell into the hands of Sam Paddy. He was bailed up there by Butler. He seemingly made amends to at least square away a stoppage. Near half forward for the Swans. Butler the fly. Sam Paddy with the height advantage. Won the tap into the middle of the ground. Dalgleish thrown to the ground there by James. Squires needed to be quick and he wasn't. Dalgleish dispossessed. Good pressure there on Gray. Simpson somehow got out the back. If he can sit it, the ball can sit up for him. Well, it doesn't. James gathered it. Stole the ball away from Simpson. Did well. Trying conditions. They won't get any easier, I assure you. On or off field. Ball up, tap. Well, we'll give it to Sam Paddy, whose wild hand pass was hopeful rather than anything else. Gray did the cutting off and was able to get onto the right boot, out into the O'Brien direction, and he's got it. And O'Brien will go back and have a shot on goal. Some 35 metres out. And just the drift, the breeze that saw the Gray kick just fade away to the right, and O'Brien protected the ball drop cleverly. Took a well-judged mark in the end. Well, let's see how he goes. 27-point lead here for the Swans is now, well, it's still 27. Across the face. Swooping. Perkins. Off the face, across the face of goal and through for the score. Near point-blank range there, if you don't mind. Hit the post, said the umpire. So Ballarat extend, albeit a minor score, 7-5-47. They lead the Lakers 3-1-19. 17 and a half minutes gone. Second term here. It'll be Gove to bring the ball back into play. Got plenty on the kick. O'Connell the target. Juggling attempt at the mark was foiled there. Opportunity for O'Connell. Another possession. Got it to half forward. Butler. Clever hair pass. Got it to Fraser. Needed to be quick. Preston's pressure was good. Got it to half forward. O'Brien. Couple of good marks in the last couple of minutes. Played on, went by hand, got it to Simpson's, got to get through traffic. Got it back to O'Brien. Kick across the body, bending back. It's a ripper. O'Brien with the goal of the day. Contender in this second term. And Ballarat get their 8th and their 5th of the term. And they extend to a 34-point lead. 8-5-53 the Swans. They lead Ballarat 3-1-19. No, the Lakers, 3-1-19. Trying to sneak in a score from around the grounds if we can, quickly. Darley 33, Sebastopol 19. Back at the restart. Tap one by Zampati, only as far as Mellington. Went through his hands. Foster was clean. Quick hands to O'Connell. Left foot was good. And found Shearer, who played on, needs to be quick, and he was. It's an awkward-looking talk, but near effective nonetheless. Chance for Collins, who kept it in, and he didn't have the support roles. But Dalgleish provided that for the Swans. And got to the Simpson, who marked the touched ball. Chance here for Collins. Need to be quick by hand. Hand pass meant for Foster. Squire's got a hand on it. Spilled through into the hands of Clark. Left foot kick across the body. Collins. Tackled, taken to the ground. Whistle imminent. There'll be a ball up. So a little bit of breeze. Bit of rain out there. And some creeping in here under the marquee. You can see the top of your screen. The doom and gloom conditions here at C.E. Brown. Ball up. Chance here for Foster. Had to throw it away in the end. We're in trouble here. I feel like we're in a bus that's just about to go over the cliff. Boundary throw in. You can just hear that ominous noise in the background of the marquee that just wants to be somewhere else. Chance here for Garner. Quick hands was good. The dribbling ball. Out of defence there from Millington. Went out in front of Hooper and over the line for a boundary throw-in. So diagonal misty rain. Happens to be blowing into the marquee here. Throw in. Tap. Won by Butler. Good use of the body on Sam Paddy. Simpson's had an almost game at the moment. Robertson, the dasher, off half back. Sent the ball towards Jarrett, but it was cut off there by Fraser in the end. He'll just chip it over the top to an unmarked Butler, who played on, gave it to hand passed it to where Fraser was, not where he was going, so he had to stop and prop it. He had time to gather and send the ball to half forward. Through traffic, went Hellier, fired the hand pass out to back towards Ryan. His kick was smothered. Plenty of players around the footy and a stoppage and a ball up 50 metres away from the Swans goal. 21 and a half minutes gone. Loose ball. Finds its way over the line for a throw-in. 50 metres around from the Swans goal. So a 7-point quarter-time lead to the Swans has been extended to 34 at the half. Time on second term here. 5 unanswered goals to the Swans. Has set up a deserved 34-point lead. Well, it doesn't feel like there's that much in the game. Boundary throw-in. Tap one by Powling. Loose ball opportunity here for O'Connell. Knocked it to the advantage of Foster. Did well, but the Foster kick went skew-if off the side of the boot, down to bounds on the full. So the Swans will have an opportunity. Through Squires in the middle of the ground, but the kick was good. Bade was afforded the free kick. Obstruction. So they're screaming for the ball. The Swans, as Bade kick goes inside 50 through the hands of Wright. Gathered there by Hellier. Clearing kick. Found touch over the line, out of bounds. Throw-in on half forward. Broadcast sign for the Swans. And they're just hanging in. The Lakers. Just the difference in ball use. Inside 50. And accountability really has proven the difference in this game. Simpson, how about the gather? Terrific. Hand pass. Got it to Garner. Went with the right boot. Foot race on in earnest. Butler and Gove going at the footy. A boundary line will win out in the end. Call it an even contest. And it'll be a boundary throw-in. Outer side of the ground, just inside 50 for the Swans, who lead by 34 points on the back of a 5-1 second term here. Time on. Can the Lakers hold out the Swans? Give themselves something to play for in the second half. Sam Paddy was the beneficiary of a shallow throw in. The kick held up into the breeze, and it was read well off the boot there by Garner. Took an uncontested, well-read mark at the end in the trying conditions. His right foot kick inside 50. Hellier couldn't gather. Gove's hand pass. Coughed it up. Kick across the face of goal. Clark should mark this or get it out of bounds. Umpires picked out a free kick. It's going to go the way of Clark. It'll go against Perkins for an arm chop or over the shoulder of some description. So it'll be Clark with ball in hand. So he goes with that left boot towards half-back. Perry the fly couldn't take the mark. Ground level opportunity for Squires. It was bailed up, tackled, taken to the ground. And there'll be a ball up some 60 metres away from the Swans goal. Near 25 minutes gone. Second term here at CE Brown. It's the Swans by 34. Simpson was unmarked again at that stoppage. Was the beneficiary. The tap from Powling. Got a territory gain inside 50. Off hands over the line. There'll be a throw in. It's getting a little too predictable, the Powling to Simpson moment. Probably happened half a dozen times already in this opening half. Throw in. At the back. Ryan trying to get it to the advantage of Zampatti. Ball spewed out the back. Hurry kick through traffic there from Foster. Maple the fly. Speak of Tristan. Couldn't gather. Got it back, though, from Dalgleish. Maple got the footy over there towards Butler. Loose ball opportunity for Simpson. Can he finish off his good work? Cross the face and through for a minor score. Ballarat 54 now. Lead the Lakers 19. 35-point lead. So they'll have Clark at one side and Hellier at the other, you'd think here. The Lakers, that's where they've gone more often. And they're going to be forced to go long on this occasion. Found an unmarked Ryan, who just filled the void of the absence of Clark on that occasion with that short hit-up kick out of defence. So Hellier went short to Robertson. So a couple of impressive dashes off half-back, especially the first one, to get the second term underway. Resulted in a goal in the end. So go, switch play to the outer side of the ground to Hellier. Brought the ball back towards halfback. Overcooked the kick that was meant for Ryan. Dribbling ball, cut off chance here for Maloney, who went by hand to O'Brien into the pocket. Went to Hooper, went over his head. Loose ball opportunity for Hellier with a tumbling kick. Paul one at that. Put Pring under pressure. He knocked it to the advantage, hoping to find Preston. He gathered in the end and gave it back to Zampatti. His quick hands were Shaw, who found O'Connell. Kick across the quagmire. Only as far as Fraser, who got it to the outer side of the ground. Foot race on in earnest. He held it sit up for O'Brien. It does now. He goes back to Smart, who's forced to go to ground to retrieve that handball. Territory gain kick inside 50. Luck was nearly a fortune. Chest mark spill. Let off for the Lakers. Second chance opportunity for Squires, who went by hand to Smart, who was pinged, but a let-off. Opened the door for Rinaldi, and a goal. Lakers have every reason to be disappointed being denied. But again, maxing out the opportunity of loose ball inside 50. Seen that Lakers found wanting in that area again, and a sixth goal. A sixth second-term goal conceded. And the Swans on top here at CE Brown, and they extend to a 41-point lead. They lead 9-6-60. The Lakers 3-1-19. Rinaldi gets his first, his 14th of the season. And we're back at the restart. 28 minutes gone. Tick over. Chance there for Liston. Hand pass was hopeful rather than anything else. Cut off there by Clark, who got it to right. He too was hopeful. Loose hand pass. Made it difficult there for Collins. Caught over the footy. But happy to square away a stoppage and deny Ballarat an exit. There'll be a ball up on half forward outer side. Deep in time on. Second term here. Chance here for Foster. Nearly had his shirt ripped off him. That's something you don't want to happen when the temperature nearly matches the number on your back. Ball up. Tap one by Powling. Through traffic went right, who's seemingly gone out of the game in the last 15, 20 minutes because it's all been Ballarat. They've kicked 5 or 6 goals since the 4-minute mark. Danger. Kick was good, though. Tristan Maple. will look to switch play. Normally good by foot. Gets plenty on the kick. Kick was terrific, actually. He went in the smart direction. He couldn't gather. Loose ball. Chance here for Smith. He's under the pump. Gang tackled by two Swans. Speak of the human variety, Wardley and Perry. There'll be a ball up. Near 30 minutes gone, second term. 6 goals to 1 in favour of the Swans in this term. Foster was Pring, in fact, who was held without it. He'll take a resultant free kick here after his volley attempt out of mid-air. Right foot kick's been cut off on half-back. Here go the Swans again. Through Squires, who lowered the eyes and found Smart, who's got some attributes. Lowered the eyes. Kick was okay to Tristan Maple. He'll steady the ship. Who went back to Maple, who ran through the middle of the ground. Just got a little bit of a glimpse of his leg speed as he chipped it over the top. Well-weighted kick found Liston. Who'll send the Swans into attack. At the back there was Hellier. Had a bit of it. Needs to be quick, and he was. Got it over towards his brother there in Cody. He went with the long kick towards out of centre wing. Been cut off there by Dalgleish, who lowered the eyes and went with the left boot towards Smart. He found himself on the ground. Let the Lakers back into it through Gove, whose kick went to half forward. Right at the back. Had it knocked away from him defensively there by Perry. James did the roving, and the siren ended the second term here at C.E. Brown Reserve. Ballarat 9-6-60. Impressive. Lead the Lakers 3-1-19. After that early goal to kickstart the second term to the debutant Maloney. All the Lakers were up and about and all around the young kid, and within a minute, the response was emphatic from the Swans, and they answered with 2 quick ones, and 4 were to follow. And they end up with an impressive 41-point lead at the main break, 9-6-60. Ballarat, they kicked 6-4 for the term. Made light work of the trying conditions. The Lakers just struggling with their efficiency levels and their accountability without the ball in their back half. Trail by 41. The goal scorers for Ballarat. Butler has 2 and 1 each to Fraser, Mooney, the Maple brothers, Rinaldi, and Hooper. Whilst for the Lakers, 3 singles to Maloney in that second term and 1 each to James and Wright in the opener. So a very handy 41-point lead to the travelling 6th place Swans at the half. We'll just take a look around the grounds at half time. Darley 33, Sebastopol 25. Melton South 73, Melton 73, Melton South 2. North Ballarat 35, lead Bacchus Marsh 15. So, of course, East Point, Redan, Sunbury having the weekend off. And we'll get a quick word with Lakers coach Rowan Brown before we go to a well-deserved break. And, well, the structure's still up. Pretty happy with that. There were some concerning moments there. We're going to lose the marquee as the breeze picked up, but I know time is precious for any senior coach on game day, but a 41-point deficit. Lakers coach Rowan Brown's been kind enough to join us. Rowan, perfect way to start that second term with a quick goal to the debutant, but yeah, it's just been a bit of a sleep at the wheel in general play, just in moments in the front half where Ballarat have been able to get too many easy ones.
You hit the nail on the head, mate. I was going to say fell asleep at the wheel for sure. So first quarter was really good. I thought we had the match on our terms in the first quarter through periods, which was really good. We made them kick long. We didn't try and give them up that uncontested mark. And I thought our stoppage work was pretty good. I thought our best 3 players were our midfielders. We got absolutely spanked in the midfield. That that quarter, really found that was the difference. They just got ascendancy out of stoppage, Liston and these guys, so we need to get to work back in the midfield to give our forwards a chance.
Yeah, while you were 34 points down, just as we went into time on in that second quarter, it just felt like there wasn't much between the two sides, just some efficiency and just a bit of accountability from the Lakers without the footy would definitely have the game a bit closer.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. So we just got to get back to our man-on-man stuff that we did well in the first quarter. We're still in the contest. We've just got to try and capitalise on a bit of work and get back to work and hunting the football and not being second. We're second to leave at the moment, and I just feel that midfield ascendancy turn the game on its head pretty quickly.
All right, we appreciate your time, Rowan. Before we let you go, what's the message for the second half?
Hunt and get to work.
All right, we wish you all the best, Rowan. Thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, fellas.
Lakers coach Rowan Brown joining us. He's got a 41-point deficit to overcome. We've gone through the goal scorers and some scores from around the ground. So, yeah, sod's law. The sun's now out. The breeze and the rain have subsided. So we'll enjoy a well-earned break here at CE Brown. It's the Swans who lead the Lakers by 41 points.
No. Are the rumours true? Is that the new steakhouse stack? Crispy onions, creamy peppercorn mayo. It's finally landed.
It's the Ballarat Football Netball League Top 5 for round 30. Coming in at number 1, the boys from Melton combining here with their soccer skills. It was a tough, wet day on Saturday. The through ball comes from Adrian Manito. Jordan Knight tracking it down. He just puts it home. Great work, boys. Number 2 here, Tony Lockyer from Sebastopol, the playing coach, leading by example. Just puts that one home. Number 3, we see a bit of a courageous effort here from Reese Lee, Melton South, going back into the pack, taking a great mark. Number 4, Brody Williams here from East Point, just picks it up clean, shrugs the tackler, bursts through and finishes the work. Coming in at number 5, Kyle Borg here from Melton. I reckon the boys should start a soccer team. This is another soccer effort. This one from about 45. It goes all the way home.
No. Are the rumours true? Is that the new steakhouse stack? Crispy onions, creamy peppercorn mayo. It's finally landed.
Despicable Me 4 has landed at Macca's. Try our banana desserts range for despicable grown-ups and a Happy Meal for your little minions. Despicable Me 4, only in cinemas.
back to C.E. Brown Reserve. Ahead of the second half action, it's the Ballarat Swans who lead by 41 points. Centre bounce. Chance here for Wright to get the first clearance. Quick hands. Out in the direction there of Robertson. And it's stolen away from him there by Garner momentarily. Then he went to ground. And there'll be a stoppage. Swarm of players around the footy. Lakers endeavouring to get that all-important first goal. They trail by 41 points, opening minute, third term here. Sun providing light, very little heat. The term sun's out, guns out really doesn't apply, even though the players are donning and braving the short sleeve. The first forward 50 entry of this third term has been hustled forward in the Lakers' direction. So hunt the footy was the theme from Rowan Brown. He shared with us at the halftime break. Chance for Sam Paddy, went by hand to right. Took on the would-be tackler, then pretty much threw it away. And there'll be a boundary throw-in. Just under the digital scoreboard. Of course, the Swans with all momentum into the halftime break with the last 6 goals of the game. Extending a 1-point lead to a 41-point lead, if you don't mind, from the opening minute of the second term. Darley lead by 16 points. Gee, Darley, that's arguably their most inexperienced team since their winless season of 2021. Boundary throw-in. Tap one by Powling. Chance here for Thompson. Kick across the body. High up and under kick. Goes in the Palmer direction. He and Gray call it even. Maple might have caught one high. Umpire agreed. It'll be Zach Maple with ball in hand. Brother Tristan calling for it. Will he oblige? And he does. Stays on the Christmas card list, but he's got 2 to beat. James was the fly. Didn't get any purchase on the footy or body. Maple somehow released the footy by hand to Wardley, who got it to Gray. Shallow entry inside 50. Maple again, quick hands, got it over to Perkins, who found O'Brien. Saw the vision of Hooper, who gathered, conceded by hand to Garner. Normally good by foot, lowered the eyes and went to Butler. Grass cutter, roving it there was O'Brien. Loose ball opportunity here for Perkins. Needs to be quick. And he's been pinged for a sling. Hillier. And Perkins will go back and have a shot on goal and a chance to kick his first of the afternoon. And a 7th in a row for the Swans. Tick over 3 minutes gone. Third term here. So again, whilst the tad unlucky, some clumsiness from the Lakers, and not for the first time today. While most of the Swans' goals have come in general play, a rare set shot opportunity here for Perkins. On the left, kicks on its way, didn't get the required journey. And a minor score posted. So it'll be Ryan to bring the ball back into play, and he'll go short, as they're known to do, to Hellier, who found Clark, who seems to find a link in the chain in the back half, especially through Exeter, who he went to Hellier. He went to centre wing. Almost an unrealistic attempt at the mark there from Maloney. And he's coughed it up and a free kick against. Mere chance for the Swans through Robinson with ball in hand. Liston presents. Unmanned. Then Paddy's forced to stand the mark, so he plays on and goes to Tristan Maple. Right foot kick inside 50. The juggling mark's been taken there by Hellier. He went back to Clark, and again, the link in the chain. The pressure was good from O'Brien, but the kick was better, and got it to Wright, who drew the man. And now they're half a chance of coughing it up here, so Wright's second effort wasn't enough. So, with ball in hand there, they looked like they were going to gain some territory there, the Lakers. Intent was good, execution just found wanting. Boundary throw in. Zampatti, Powling. Ground level ball. Chance for Wright. Forced to go by hand because he was tackled. Hurried kick. High up and under. To the 50. Attack on the footy there was good there from Butler, but he coughed it up at the end of Palmer. He got onto the right boot. Dumped as he kicked. Umpire called play on, but he found Perry. Very James Sicily-like there as he just read the ball off the boot. Didn't have a man to account for. But somehow he just knew the Lakers were going to find him. So Rinaldi was the beneficiary of that short kick from Perry, who went wide to Tristan Maple, who went along the line to Squires. He's off now. So he's on the right boot, bereft of option. Squaring kick, found Perry, had to be good, and it was. Who ran through the middle of the ground and went towards 50. Pushing the back every day of the week by Wardley. Umpire didn't see it. Clark's clever tap back over the shoulder. Found Hellier. But the reinforcements and the pressure comes from the Swans. Pressure was good from Hellier on Liston. He'll square away a stoppage, a ball up. Taking side of the middle of the ground here at C.E. Brown. Ball up. Still a goalless third term. We've been playing tick over 6 minutes. Dribbling ball goes through the middle of the ground. Liston gathered, find the hand pass out, meant for Simpson, ran past the footy. Another almost moment there for Simpson. Fell back into his hands. Right foot kick goes in the direction of Butler. Had it knocked away from him by his opposing number 25 in O'Keefe. Palmer needs to be quick. Got ball to boot. James attacked the footy. In fact, it was Shearer. Tackle was good there from Shearer. Put some pressure on the Swans, but weight of numbers prevail. Butler, shallow entry. Perkins got on the end of it. Kick across the body. Dribbling ball. Finds its way over the line for a boundary throw-in. So the Lakers hanging in. Boundary throw-in. Now it's the Swans in attack. And the Lakers turn to hang on. Thompson is a mile away from home. Over Zach Maple. Foster did well to keep his feet. Went the soccer. Gray kept his feet too. Went searching to Perkins. Maple went to ground. Preston, he too. Over the footy there, Jared. Now Maple's gathered. Kept his feet was good. And his quick hand pass to Fraser, who threw ball on boot. And it went out of bounds on the full. So a let off for the Lakers and a chance for a reset. Darley lead by 12 points now. Along the line go the Lakers. Spoil away from Powling was good. There by Preston. Found the safety of the boundary line. True centre wing broadcast side. Melton set 2. Melton 79. 77-point lead to the Bloods. Well, now Braden Kite's going on the goal front. Tap one by Zampatti, only as far as Mellington. Dribbling ball, gathered by Hooper. Somehow kept it in. Zach Maple read it well. And then he was tackled, taken to the ground. Wasn't a push or a holding the ball decision afforded by the umpire. In fact, he sat on the fence and said, "I'll ball it up." 49 metres away from the Ballarat goal. Action just in front of us here, which is always good. Chance for Sam Paddy did his own ruck work and roving and tumbled the kick to an outnumber. The Swans have got that, but somehow James won the contest. Now he's in trouble. Ping for holding the ball. Again, just no run by players, not enough support for James on that occasion. So the left boot from Fraser gets towards the attacking 50. Well read off the boot there by O'Keefe. Tentatively, got it over to Ryan. Got a little support Shepherd, which was good from Hellier. And the trusty left boot went over the head of Clark. Opened the door for Rinaldi to do the mobbing up and send the Swans back into attack. Kick across the body. Goes in the Butler direction and he's taken a nice overhead mark. from quite similar to his previous set shot. He'll go back and shoot here. And a chance for goal number 3. So of all the 12 goals kicked collectively this afternoon, Butler is the only multiple goal scorer on the ground. Well, let's see how he goes here to extend the lead beyond 42. And he likes it. No mistake, off the boot. He liked it with the fist pump. And the Swans kick the opener of the second half despite an arm wrestle of sorts for the opening few minutes. And they get their 7th in a row, if you don't mind. Since the first minute of that second term, it's been all the Swans, albeit on the scoreboard. Been quite an arm wrestle of sorts for the most part. The Swans being able to get bang for buck. The Lakers, no change. 3-1-19, the Lakers trail Ballarat. 10-7-67, 10.5 minutes gone in this third term. And the Gardner, let's trip down memory lane for those 50 and above. Harry Butler. Back in the middle of the ground. Chance for Liston, who went by hand towards Mooney. Knocked it forward towards Simpson. Outreached hands of Liston. Wasn't enough to keep the ball in his possession. Zampatti, right. Liston shoveled it out. Hurried kick. Umpires picked out a free kick. It's going to come back to Mooney on the defensive side of the middle of the ground. So 11 minutes into this third term, Mooney will weigh up the options. He's got Zach Maple who can wait for the muddy gather, and he got it. That was a good kick. Found Garner on true centre half forward. Wasted no time. Went out in the direction of Butler. His confidence is up, but it's been cut off there by Hilliard. So he'll go out of side of the ground with a drop punt towards half back. Players set themselves. No mark taken. Jarrett could have copped a nudge. Umpire let it go. Boundary line inevitable here. Somehow kept in there, though, by Collins. Kick towards James was good, who presented well in front of Wardley. Brown wants his troops to push forward and provide some support. Dribbling ball towards half forward. Territory gain in the end. Found its way over the line and out of bounds. On half forward, out of side for the Lakers. Haven't scored in this third term, the Lakers. Whilst Ballarat have kicked 1 goal 1. There'll be a throw in. Tap one by Powling. Foot race on in earnest. James gathered. Close up against the boundary line. Got the ball inside 50. Loose ball opportunity here for Collins. Had it knocked away from him. Here comes Smart. Quick hands through traffic. Needed to be good there. And the dribbling ball got it towards broadcast centre wing. Foot race on in earnest. Now Perry. How will it sit for him? He props and then knocks it to the advantage of Gray, who couldn't gather. Smith could. Gray then forced to apply the tackle and square away a stoppage on centre wing broadcast side. So near 13 minutes gone here. Did I say it was cold? 48-point lead of the Swans. Tap one by Zampatti. Chance here for Liston. Kick across the body. Well, luck's of fortune when you play in front. And it'll be Smart who plays on and goes with the right foot kick. Now the Lakers have got numbers here, but it wasn't enough to deny O'Brien a mark. He'll go back and shoot for goal here. 25 metres out. Almost directly in front. And a chance to kick his second goal. Well, he hasn't kicked a goal yet. He's had a couple of opportunities. He's looked threatening. What I can tell you is he's kicked 10 goals for the season. Chance to add to that tally. Coincidentally, make it an 11th for he and Ballarat. Kicks on its way. O'Brien's got his first. He's 11th for the year. Ballarat have got their 11th for the match. The likely type. Moves well. Got some footy smarts about him. And all of a sudden, we're out to a 54-point lead to Ballarat, 11-7-73. They lead the Lakers 3-1-19. 3 other games being played around the region this afternoon. We'll endeavour to keep you updated with scores as they come to hand. Melton doing a job on Melton South in the Derby. 79 plays 2. That was the half-time score. Not sure whether they're even going to bother to keep updating that game. Darley 49, Sebastopol 39, Melton 85, Melton South 2. And a 20-point lead to North Ballarat at Mars Stadium, 35-15 it was at the half. We'll get an update score there for you at three-quarter time. Of course, the Play HQ not being updated as the match unfolds over the road here, or over the shoulder of C.E. Brown. So somehow the Lakers manufacture the ball forward. Now's an opportunity for Zampatti. Hurried kick forward to the danger zone. Bade the fly. Who can gather at ground level? James might get a free here for holding the ball. Umpire said no, held to him. Squires breathes a sigh of relief. Would have been a bit nervous when the umpire blew that whistle, but it was a stoppage called. Swarm of players around the footy. Squires ended up with it, got it to Mooney, who went by hand to no one in particular. Probably meant for Garner, but he was a little bit too far away to impact the contest. And Ryan's kick was good and found Thompson, who's taken a rare mark today inside 50. And a rare shot on goal. He's first of the afternoon. Of course, the one we saw in the first quarter, while it appeared to have plenty of it, was smothered by Squires. So Thompson, with the deliberate approach, sends the kick on its way. He got plenty of it. Has he snuck it in? He may have. Dead-eye Thompson. He's breaking the shackles there for the Lakers. And a run of 8 straight goals to the Swans with his first goal of the afternoon to add a little bit more respect to the Lakers' score midway through this third term. They get their first of the quarter. They're 4-1-25. They trail Ballarat 11-7-73. 16 and a half minutes gone in this third term. Back at the restart. Zampatti the tap. Clean bowled Perkins. Again, the ball hustled towards half forward for the Lakers. Largely on the back of that momentum and impact that Zampatti brings to the ruck contest. A bit of feeling creeps back into the game. And there'll be a ball up. So Zampatti was denied by Butler on that occasion in the aerial contest, but he was able to impact at ground level and create another stoppage. So we'll give him that tap. No real advantage, though. He's tackled, taken to the ground. And there'll be a repeat stoppage. Time ticks away. Near 18 minutes gone. Third term. 48-point lead. Hurried high up and under kick there from Gray. Got it towards broadcast centre wing. Loose ball opportunity here. Collins couldn't gather. Smith could. Dribbling ball towards half forward. Thompson presented. Tried to swoop like a seagull onto a chip, but missed the ground ball. Excusable on days like today. As we tick beyond 18 minutes into the third term. Zampatti the fly. Won the tap. Jarrett at ground level. Had it taken away from him by Butler. Loose ball opportunity there for O'Connell. Ricochet ball. Nearly fell into the hands of Clark. Well, it did in the end. He's forced to shovel it out. Squires, he did the same. Only as far as Collins. Released by hand. Opportunity there for Clark, who's tackled, taken to the ground. And there'll be another stoppage right on the corner of half forward for the Lakers. We'll look to get some reward for effort on the scoreboard, but the Swans continue to deny them. And the Lakers themselves on occasions, if you don't mind. So Mooney, the last man up with the ball. Ahead of another stoppage. Zampatti won the tap to no advantage. Copy-paste, another stoppage. Here's a chance for Wright with strength. High up and under kick. Umpire will pay the mark. And James, it might be Shearer, is it? Shearer's taking a cracker. We go back and have a shot on goal here. That was right the first time, James. So James, with ball in hand, speak of Cooper on this occasion, we'll go back and have a shot on goal here. Distance won't be a problem. How's the accuracy? No mistake. So back-to-back goals for the Lakers in this third term. Near 20 minutes gone. And they get their 5th of the afternoon. While the pulse is faint, there's still hope. Plenty more to play out here in the second half of this BFNL match of the round by the Red Onion Vision and the BFNL Match Centre. Back to 42. Lakers 5-1, 31. Ballarat 11-7, 73. James with his first. They have 5 individual goal kickers for the afternoon, the Lakers. Back at the restart. Can they get a third? Zampatti just continues to try, but Simpson stole the ball and sent the ball forward. They always look dangerous, the Swans. Chance for Perkins. Quick answer, Rinaldi. Got to 50. Goes in the direction of Perry, who's pushed forward. Ground ball. Look out, here comes Garner. Chance there for Hellier, but the boundary line beat them all. There'll be a throw in. 20 metres around from the Swans' goal. Gee, the heart rate just seemingly just goes up a little bit quicker when it's the Swans in attack. You just feel like something's going to happen. There's a little bit more pedestrian at the other end. Boundary throw in. Shallow one at that. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. I really thought he was going to ask the boundary umpire to throw it back in. Yeah, that was unlucky for the Lakers. And all that good work in the last 7 minutes that resulted in 2 goals can be undone. Part thereof with an unfortunate free kick to Perry, who is known to kick a goal. So this will help steady the ship for Ballarat and get it back to an 8-goal lead. Kicks on its way, but it's off to the right. There's a bit of relief out of the Lakers' loyal and faithful camp. Margin now 43. Melton 92 lead Melton South 2. Darley 49 lead Sebastopol 39. And the North Ballarat Bacchus Marsh game. It's a 20-point lead to North Ballarat at the half. We'll get an update score for you at 3/4 time. Play back underway here. It'll be Ryan to bring the ball back into the play for the Lakers. Penetrating kick to half back. James with the confidence up. Speak of Cooper, couldn't hang on to the mark. Spilled out the back to Squires. Umpire's picked out a free kick here. It wasn't in that contest. It was the previous one, and it will go to James. He'll go short to Clark, who's an old-school designated kicker. You can tell by the nature of the way they go to Clark, and that's the reason, because his execution is good whilst conceding ground by foot. They're no real better off, but they managed to keep the ball off the Swans momentarily. It'll be Smith to Ryan. So their last 3 kicks have equated to a negative gain of 40 metres. And Ryan's kick meant for Hellier misses the target and it goes out of bounds. So some frustration in the Lakers camp. Plenty of can-do moments just coming unstuck. Intent there, execution, not so. Did well there, Butler, but again, Zampatti at ground level, but no one there to get the handball received. And that's why the big fella, he kicks the ball too often, because too often there's nobody there. Gove dropped what he should have taken, doing the sharking. There, at ground level was Rinaldi, who got it towards Powling, who sent the ball back into attack. Ryan with the spoil. Hellier, can he gather? He can. He got it to Gove. Kick across the body was smothered there, cleverly there by Butler. Not out of trouble yet, the Lakers. Ryan went to Robertson, and his second choice was good, and he found Clark, that kicker we speak of. He's had a bit of it today. From half back to half forward, out in the direction of Thompson. Here's an opportunity. Can they make the most of it? Well, he just turned around and went bang with a shot on goal. Dribbling ball across the face. And an opportunity. Oh, terrific pressure there from the Lakers. And a shot on goal here, and not for the first time. Phoenix James, probably his 4th or 5th tackle. Inside forward 50 for the Lakers today. He'd be their leading pressure forward with pressure acts. And this is not the first time he's been rewarded. So a shot on goal here. He might have stuck it in, the youngster, across the face of goal and right, taking an overhead mark. Depth perception can be tough here at the Lakers when we're eyeing the game off half back. So it'll be Jado Wright. A chance to kick his first goal of the afternoon. And a third in the row for the Lakers. So, Jado Wright. Yep, he liked it. Straight off the boot. It'll take him 20 minutes to find that footy. He went about 80 metres. But Jado Wright gets his first. And a pleasing response. Gets his second, in fact. Wright becomes the first multiple goal scorer for the Lakers this afternoon. He has 2. The James boys have 1 apiece. Thompson 1, Maloney 1. Whilst for the Swans, Butler has 3. 1 each to Hooper. The Maple boys, Rinaldi, O'Brien, Mooney and Fraser. So the Lakers outscoring Ballarat in this third term. 3 goals to 2. A 41-point halftime lead has been reduced, albeit to 37. Time on in this third term. Now Liston went after the footy. Soccer off the ground though. Came toward broadcast centre wing. Overrunning the ball there was Gove. Chance for Gray. Knocked it back to Liston. It was on his feet but bailed up as soon as the ball went into his possession. And there'll be a ball up. So Zampatti, unmarked there was Mellington. Out of that stoppage was the beneficiary and dribbling ball to half back. Palmer couldn't gather cleanly. Opened the door here. He was forced to apply the pressure in the end and lock away a stoppage. .37 the Lakers trail Ballarat 74. Ball up. Tap won by Zampatti. O'Connell's tap went back to Zampatti. Couldn't gather. Liston could though. Sent it forward. Gove juggling mark. Nice. So it'll be Gove with ball in hand. He'll go short to Ryan. Onto that left boot he goes. Presenting well there was Shearer. He wastes no time with the right boot. Goes towards out of half forward. Thompson with the spoil was terrific. Robertson got the shark. Gave it over towards Palmer, who lowered the eyes, went in the O'Connell direction. Maple was there to spoil the party. And the ball went off hands over the line for a boundary throw-in. So the Lakers in attack again. Can they get a 4th in a row? 28 minutes gone, third term here. 37 the Lakers trail Ballarat 74. It'll be Zampatti and Powling to contest the ruck. It favoured Powling. Chance here for Gray. Went the soccer. It was Mellington, in fact, who went by hand, searching one at that, looking towards Tristan Maple. Maloney, the debutant, forced to go by hand to Thompson. Close up against the boundary line. Square and kick across the face. Was well read there by Perry. Communication must have been good, given the laconic nature of that grab. He went to Fraser, who got onto the left boot. Territory gain, got plenty of it. Outstretched hands of Robinson, just kept it in front of him. Smith applied the pressure, but not before Robinson could put the ball out in front. Dribbling ball, run into an open goal. He'd have to fall over to miss it, and he's put it through. Snuck up on me there and switched the numbers. I think it must be Zach Maple who's kicked that goal. He's donned the number 51 now. We're going to give that to Zach until I can spot another number 22 out there. Yeah, well, how about that? Number 51, if you don't mind. As if he jumped the fence and ran in on the ground, because there was certainly no 51 at the start of play. Back at the restart. Opportunity here for O'Connell. Tackle taken to the ground by Mellington. And there'll be a ball up. So a steadying goal for the Swans. Ahead of the three-quarter time siren. They lead by 43 points. Ball up. Tap one by, well, we'll give it a Sam Paddy, only as far as Gray. Loose hair pass from Squires, meant for Tristan Maple. Ball happens to find Maple. Dumped as he kicked. Loose ball opportunity for Liston. Hunted the footy, then ran past it. Ball spilled out, umpires picked out a free kick, and it's a throw. That's the fair call. So they'll be the beneficiary as Mellington went to Squires, who played on in the direction of Butler. Second grab, couldn't quite hang on to the mark. Forced to go by hand. Smart can keep it in. The siren will beat them all, if not the boundary line. Three-quarter time here. In an entertaining game at C.E. Brown Reserve in true Ballarat Wendouree conditions. The rain has somehow held off in that third term to allow both sides to add 3 goals apiece. But it's Ballarat who have a commanding 43-point lead. They're 12-8-80. They lead the Lakers 6-1-37. Let's just take a look at the goal scorers before we go around the grounds. For the leaders, I speak of Ballarat. Harry Butler has 3. Zach Maple has 2. I'm tipping he had 1 in another jumper, albeit 51. I don't mind standing corrected there. 1 each to Fraser, Mooney, O'Brien, Rinaldi, Tristan Maple and Andrew Hooper. Whilst for the Lakers, 2 to Wright and 1 each to James, Thompson and James. I speak of Cooper and Phoenix, 1 each, and the debutant in Maloney. So the Lakers added 3 goals straight for the term. So for all their pressing, they were still outscored for the term as a 41-point lead was extended at halftime to 43 at the final change, with Ballarat adding 3 goals, 2 of their own. So scoring for the Swans hasn't been a problem. I guess the firmness of this deck here at C.E. Brown enables the ability to score. It's certainly not a heavy track by any stretch, as bar the middle part of the ground, the cricket pitch. But we'll get an update score from around the grounds in BFNL round 14 action. Darley 49, Sebastopol 39, Melton 100, Melton South 2, at North Ballarat 72, lead Bacchus Marsh 28. So a break and back with the final quarter action in BFNL's match of the round via the Red Onion Vision and the BFNL Match Centre in around 5 minutes' time.
Despicable Me 4 has landed at Macca's. Try our banana desserts range for despicable grown-ups and a Happy Meal for your little minions. Despicable Me 4, only in cinemas.
No. Are the rumours true? Is that the new steakhouse stack? Crispy onions, creamy peppercorn mayo. It's finally landed.
It's the Ballarat Football Netball League top 5 for round 30. Coming in at number 1, the boys from Melton combining here with their soccer skills. It was a tough, wet day on Saturday. The through ball comes from Adrian Manito. Jordan Knight tracking it down. He just puts it home. Great work, boys. Number 2 here, Tony Lockyer from Sebastopol, the playing coach, leading by example. Just puts that one home. Number 3, we see a bit of a courageous effort here from Reese Lee, Melton South, going back into the pack, taking a great mark. Number 4, Brody Williams here from East Point. Just picks it up clean, shrugs the tackler, bursts through and finishes the work. Coming in at number 5, Kyle Borg here from Melton. I reckon the boys should start a soccer team. This is another soccer effort. This one from about 45. It goes all the way home.
Welcome back to CE Brown Reserve ahead of the final quarter action here in BFNL's match of the round. It's the Ballarat Swans who have won all 3 quarters to date, who lead the Lakers by 43 points. Sun streaming down before it says goodbye to all of us for the day. There's even a bit of glare coming off some of the cars today. So there'll be a ball up. They get play underway. Powling won the tap. Collins overran it, right gathered, was bailed up, and there'll be a stoppage in the opening 5 seconds of the final term. Ball up, tap one by Zampatti. Clever soccer there from O'Connell to the advantage of Wright. A high up and under kick towards Foster. Had it knocked away from him. Good discipline there from Robinson. Gray, the beneficiary, sent it to half forward. Had it knocked away from him. Here's Maple, just kept it in. The aloof number 51, if you don't mind. 22 come 51, work that out. Ball gets towards the attacking 50 for the Swans. But they're a chance here through the agency of Wright. Mellington, the pursuant, just applied enough pressure, but not before Wright can send the ball from half back to half forward. Chance here for Thompson at the back, gave his opponent a little bit of a nudge. Kept it in front of him with a second dribble. Can he keep it inside the boundary line? No, he can't. But he's gained some important meterage for his side. And there'll be a ball in some 20 metres around from the Lakers' goal. So they're led by 7 at quarter time, 41. That was the big one in the second term. And now 43 and 3/4 time. So two very close quarters, the first and the third. Chance of Mellington, the beneficiary of a wayward throw-in. Still in the danger zone nonetheless, though, for the Lakers. The ball gets shoveled out to Perry. He's under the pump. Soccer out of nowhere from Thompson. He might have got it. And he has. Can he find a goal? He's found his second nonetheless. The Lakers get the first of the opening term. 7-1-43. There's some reward for accuracy on the goal front. They trail Ballarat 12-8-80. So not dissimilar to quarters 2, 3 and 4. The Lakers kicked the opening goal of the term. Well, the second quarter, mind you. I'll stand corrected on that third term. Contribution. Back at the restart. Ball up. Tap one by Zampatti, but waiting at ground level there was Mellington. Got it towards half forward. Fly there from Butler. Couldn't take the mark. Right through traffic. Went searching by hand. Got the 1-2 on the non-preferred left. Sun in the eyes of all and sundry. Loose ball opportunity here for Shearer. Tackle was good there from Squires, who forced away a stoppage on broadcast centre wing. So tricky glare, just impacting not only us here, but the players. Tap one by Zampatti to O'Connell, dribbling ball. Through traffic went Squires, who's kept trying today. Got it to Mellington, who found Robinson over towards Gray on the right boot. Territory gain to the attacking 50. Wardley presented, couldn't take the mark. Ball fell in the hands of Butler. Territory gain, inside 50, bouncing ball. Found its way over the line for a throw-in. Now it's the Swans' turn to set up in attack on the back of a throw-in. Near 3.5 minutes gone. Final term here. The Lakers with the only goal of this fourth quarter. They trail by 37 points. Throw in, front spot. Zampatti did well to read that tough throw in. Wright did the roving. Got the Lakers out of trouble momentarily. Pressure was good there from James. Not for the first time either this afternoon as the ball's released and gone over the line for a throw in. Half forward broadcast side for the Swans. They lead by 37 points. They've led at every change. They won quarters 1, 2 and 3 individually. And collectively, that is the separation. The Lakers have the only goal of the fourth term. Zampatti hasn't given up the ghost with his efforts this afternoon. Just a bit more connection. But the handball give and the hits to advantage would do wonders for the Lakers' fortunes moving forward. Chance there for Gove, who conceded by hand to Hellier, who just threw the ball onto the boot, into the troublesome middle of the ground. But making the ball look dry there was Rinaldi. He'll come broadcast side with a short kick to Robinson. Robinson will look to go along the line. The ball's been cut off again there by Hellier. He's had his moments this afternoon, positive ones. Right foot kick, broadcast side. Good outstretched mark by Perry over the top of James. Speak of Phoenix on that occasion. So, Perry's been good today, predominantly behind the footy. So he kicks the ball to half forward in front. Hellier could have got an arm chop. Umpire said no. His second effort was good. Shoveled the ball out, but not before the umpire would come in and effect a ball up. Ballarat 80 here to add to their three-quarter time score. Tick over 5 minutes gone. Loose ball opportunity for O'Connell. Missed the target, meant for Hellier. And deliberate. Umpires paid that. They just shoveled it out there, the Lakers. So open the door here for Mooney. Too far out to score, but he'll kick from 60 and waste no time to tumble the ball into attack. Outstretched, O'Brien. Mark Andor free, not paid by the umpire. And there'll be a stoppage 35 metres out from the Swans' goal. He does look dangerous, O'Brien. He presents well. 6 minutes gone, final term. Ball up. Swans in attack. Zampatti won that tap. Mooney bailed up there by O'Keefe and Zampatti. Force away another stoppage. Been plenty of those this afternoon, that's for sure. Ball up here, tap one by Zampatti. Got it to Clark. And then we have another stoppage, if you don't mind. Just validating the arm wrestle of sorts that's prevailed for the most part, bar that blowout second term from Ballarat. Chance for Gove, shoveled it out, hopeful rather than anything else, just got it away from the Swans' goal. Ball on half forward, chance for Ronaldo, he was clean. Got it to Mooney, tackled by Zampatti and pinged by the big fella. So Zampatti will take the resultant free kick. Waste no time, goes out in the Hellier direction. It was good enough, the kick. So they'll go backwards to Ryan. Remember they did this in the third quarter and the ball ended up out of bounds. But Collins has the ball right in the goal square. And he goes to the outer side of the ground and the kick was fine. And found Pring, who goes with the right boot towards centre wing. Powling in front and it knocked away from him by Wright. Players waiting at ground level. Square away another stoppage. This time half forward, outer side of the ground for the Swans. Tap one by Powling, gathered by O'Connell. Ran through traffic, threw the ball onto the boot. Shearer did the sharking, just gave it over towards James, who was surprised to get the handball received to a one-on-one. Oh, Thompson just pushed his man out. Just much to the disappointment of the loyal and faithful of the Lakers. You can hear them through the mics as Bade went to ground with that front push from Thompson. Deemed a free kick by the umpire. So the kick from Fraser towards half-back. Well, that's going to be holding the ball every day of the week against Rinaldi. And they'll get a free kick here, the Lakers. So a chance to reload, if you don't mind. So the kick from James is a high up and under kick. Phoenix James in front, couldn't gather. Johnny Jarrett could, shot on goal. Goes across the face and through for a minor score. So an opportune shot for the Lakers. Results in just their second behind of the afternoon. They're 44. They trail Ballarat 80. 36-point lead, 9 minutes gone. Kick comes back in. Clean bowled, gun over the door for Hellier. He got it to Clark, lowered the eyes and found Thompson. Kick went 9 metres, but that won't matter. He'll go back and have a shot on goal here. And a chance to kick. He's second of the term, he's third for the match. And goal number 29 for the season. Kicks on its way, he makes no mistake. He gets his third. And he matches those numbers of Harry Butler from the Swans, who too has 3 goals. So he doesn't need many opportunities, Thompson, in front of goal. He'll make you hurt. And the Camperdown product, who's been a Laker for the last couple of seasons, kicks. He's 29th of the season. What a terrific effort that's been from him. And he's got the Lakers back within 30 points. 10 minutes into this final term. So outside of that 6 goals to 1 second term, Darley leads Sebastopol by 10 points. Play restarted. Lakers with a bit of momentum, so they've thrown Thompson on the ball. Not the most silliest idea as he kicks the ball towards the attacking 50. They've got numbers here, the Lakers. Can they make anything of it? No, they can't. Looks like there'll be a stoppage squared away. No, it spills out the back now. Ballarat have got numbers. And they combine by hand to Liston, who lowered the eyes, and the kick was good. Found Garner, who looked to square the footy, overcooked the kick. That was a clever kick, knock on forward by Hooper. He got it over the top towards Rinaldi. Had to release the footy, did in the end. Might have been Dalglish. He got it over to Hooper. Dalglish with the new jumper on. I'm just having a ping here. And the debutant chipped it over the top towards Phoenix James, who went into attack. That's a poor kick. That's probably the right word that just came from the loyal and faithful Lakers supporter. Not sure whether it got through the mic, but it's a word that I can't say. So told to play on by the umpire. Garner will bring the ball towards halfback. Perry the fly and a bit of it. Gove, quick hands, got it to Jared. Sent the Lakers back into attack. Chance for right. Hand pass over the top. Look out! Run into an open goal. Palmer, he's got it. We're back to a 4-goal game. So the Lakers refuse to throw in the towel. They're back within 4 goals here at CE Brown. Momentum with the hosts, despite trailing by 24 points. Ballarat held scoreless for 12 minutes in this final term. The Lakers have added 3 goals won. So if they do come up short, they'll be left lamenting a 13th quarter of the season, conceding 6 goals or more. Ballarat kicking 6 goals to 1. And it's evidently been more than the difference in today's game. Loose ball opportunity right over the footy. Couldn't gather. Looks like the Swans have got some numbers here through Mooney. Struck the tackle of O'Connell. Dribbling ball inside 50. Gove needed to be strong. He was. The pressure was good, though. Kick with the outside of the boot there from Smart has just missed off to the left and through for a minor score. So it took Ballarat the best part of 13 minutes to register their first score of the final term, albeit a minor score. The margin, 25 points. So it'll be interesting to see the way the Lakers go about clawing back this margin. So he lowered the eyes, did Gove, and he found O'Connell. He can just chip it over the top. They got an overlap through Collins. So this kick needs to be good, and it was, and found Jared. And they combine a chain of those. Kick goes out in the direction. There's an arm chop every day of the week. Free kick to Zampatti, who's off on his bike. Gave it over the top to Collins, who kept running to 60. Squaring ball in the Pring direction. Drop what he should have taken. Kick across the body. He too loves a goal. Right, got it. Second grab. He won't miss from here, right? I don't want to put the moz on him, but he'll get the margin. Back to 19 points. See, Ballarat's score is 12-9. They need to update that. Oh, speak of the moz. 1 point. Just when you thought that was the Lakers' loyal and faithful horns going off, it was probably the Swans who made the trip here to CE Brown today. So 9-3 plays 12-9. 4-goal game. Ball comes back into attack from the kick from Tristan Maple. Went through the hands of Smith, opened the door here for Rinaldi, and they're running away here, the Swans, through Mellington, who got it to Gray, got it over the top to Perkins, he didn't want to bend, the ball set up for him, bit of luck there, clever gather in the end, got it over towards Gray, goal one end to the other. Can they get it through here, the Swans? Ground ball opportunity, a metre out from goal. The Lakers hang in and hold out the Swans, who went coast to coast, but couldn't essentially put the nail in the coffin of the Lakers this afternoon. As it must be 20-odd players at the top of the goal square here. It'll be Zampatti who'll try and get it through, and he does for a rush behind. Ballarat's 10th behind of the afternoon. They're 12-10-82. They lead the Lakers 9-3-57. So Ryan nervously brings the ball back into play to Clark, who lowered the eyes and really misses the target, and found Robertson. He'll go back with a nervous kick to Ryan. He'll want to get onto his left. Went to Robertson. Pressure from Wardley was good. Will it sit up for Ryan? It hasn't yet. He's under the pump. O'Brien will square away a stoppage. 15 to 20 metres out from the Swans goal. $25-point lead to Ballarat. 12-10, 82. Lakers 9-3, 57. Ball up. Swans have got the ball in the right area of the ground. They'll be happy to lock it in as time ticks away on the Lakers and their surge back into this game. Loose ball gather from Wardley was good. Stolen in the end by Hellier. His kick went across the face, dribbling ball out towards the debutant. He kicked the Lakers' first goal. Well, he kicked a goal in the second quarter this afternoon for the Lakers. $25-point lead to the Swans in context of time remaining. The ability of the Lakers to score, you'd think it'll be enough. Powling got the hand pass out to Zach Maple. Dribbling ball. Only as far as Smith. The tackle was excellent by Rinaldi. Not before the ball found its way over the line for a throw-in. So the Swans have the ball in the right part of the ground. Hurry kick from Gove. The gather was good there from Jared. Quick hands. Left foot kick went in the change direction. Diving attempt at the mark was good. To mark that kick from Palmer. Thompson's pushed up towards half forward. Wheels and goes. Wastes no time. Sends the ball forward. Players set themselves. Preston wanting a hold. Denied by the umpire. Perry just threw Jarrett to ground in the end. Over the line, there'll be a throw in. 45 metres around from the Lakers' goal. Now it's the Swans' turn to defend. And the Lakers, can they roll the dice and make something out of general play here, given a massive players have assembled? Well, all of them, in fact, from half forward to where the footy is now. Soccer off the ground, Liston was clever. Chance here for Smart, he couldn't gather. Zach Maple could, but his kick was smothered in traffic there by Robertson. He's forced to release the ball by hand, only as far as Fraser. Now there'll be a foot race on in earnest here. Booming kick from Fraser, went from half back to half forward. Held it set for Rinaldi. Smith just pushed him off the ball. He did well, but his hair pass was a bit loose. Opened the door. Hellier's kick under pressure. Out of bounds on the full. So the Swans still lead 25 points. Tick over 19 minutes gone. Getting dark here. The kick in from Simpson was good. So Maple, that was the eyes speak of Zach, and found Mellington. He'll go short. So they're just linking up well here. Squires, short kick. So there's 4 of those in a row. Got to be better here, the Lakers. Simpson with ball in hand. I know easier said than done, because the execution, in fairness, from the Swans has been good. So Simpson's hand pass to Squires. His kick was smothered. That was good play there by Palmer, and he knew about it. That was the stinger. But it's still the Swans on the right side of the ledger who lead by 25 points. Near 20 minutes gone, final term. Ball up. That one by Zampatti. Ground ball, Palmer over it, shoveled it out. Zampatti might have got his man high, he did. Free kick will go to Zach Maple. He wouldn't be in a hurry to weigh up the options, given time is on his side, but he sends the ball forward. Chance here for O'Brien, tried to claim the mark, but it came off hands previously. The ground ball has resulted in a stoppage. Now it's the Swans' turn to savour a period with the ball in their front half. They lead by 25 points. Time on, final term. Hurried kick from Collins out of the congestion. Palmer with a second grab at it, knocked away from him. Chance for O'Connell just continues to try and rack up the disposals. Right foot kick towards outer centre wing. Thompson presented, but couldn't keep it in. The ball's gone over the line for a boundary throw-in. Darley have defeated Sebastopol by 5 points. Boundary throw in. Tap one by Zampatti was effective. Got it to Thompson. Right foot kick to half forward. James the fly. Like the look of that young fella. Chance here for Perry, who'll get the ball back. Just shrugged the tackle. Did well. And they'll measure the ball. And get out of trouble, the Swans. Chance here for Gray. He's got some space. Chance to weigh up the options. Maple presents, but Gray's in no hurry. So he'll go towards half forward. Poor kick cut off there by Hellier, who's had a big final term. Braden. Right foot kick to half forward. Excellent knock-on ball there from Maloney, but it fell unfortunately into the hands of Squires, who went by hand to Garner. And Bade ran through half back and took a mark without having to break stride. Got it over towards Dalgleish. He went with the left boot. Normally good by foot. This one didn't let him down either. And Powling presented. Took a nice mark. So they'll chew a little bit more time off the clock. And the light, mind you. Kick smothered. But it fell luckily into the hands of Garner, who went forward. Good tackle there from Gove. And here's Hellier again. He's been huge in this final term. How about that for a grab from Zampatti, if not a chop? Terrific from the big man. And what an addition he's been to the club. He plays on, gave it to Wright. Right foot kick to a 3-on-1. Swans should prevail here with the numbers through Perry. Got it over towards Fraser, who can be a booming kick when he wants to. His left foot kick sort of let him down on that occasion. And guess who? Zampatti's got it again. So Zampatti from the defensive side of centre wing will get the ball towards half forward. Swans have got numbers here. Ball spills out. They'll open the door there for James at ground level. They'll square away a stoppage. That'll be a win there for the Lakers. They've got to get some more numbers around this stoppage, the Lakers. Roll the dice. Push up. Press up. Step up. Tap one by Zampatti. Went only as far as Garner, the beneficiary of the outnumber. But somehow, turnover. O'Connell got it to Clark. Normally good by foot. This one didn't let him down. Then it'll be James with ball in hand. Speak of Cooper. You'd reckon they were in front by a point, the Lakers. So he's taking his time. Take his best two from 50. So the kick's on its way. Thompson's got 3 to beat. But Perry got the spoil in. And carried the footy over the line and out of bounds. Did Bade. And the ball will come back and there'll be a throw in just metres around from the Lakers goal, who trail by 25 points here. 12-10-82. Ballarat lead the Lakers 9-3-57. 24 and a half minutes gone. That's 6 goals to 1. Quarter. And I was worried about for the Lakers heading in. Happen again. It's been the difference. Here's O'Connell. Left foot kick to the voice of Clark. Nearly found him, but that was a push. Albeit soft, and it was there, but he'll get the high one nonetheless in the end. So, Clark with ball in hand. .49 metres out from goal. He too. You'd reckon they were a point up. So it'll be Clark. Kicks on its way. Won't get the distance. Zampatti in front, just ushered under the footy. And the Swans defence through weight of number. Rushed the footy through for a behind. The Lakers 4th of the afternoon. They trailed by 24 points, 4-goal game. 25 and a half minutes gone, final term. Ball comes back into play to half back, a 1-on-1. Spoil from Ryan on Wardley was good. Collins over the footy. 3 Swans around Collins. So even if Collins had won the footy, there was no real support or exit strategy for the Lakers as the Swans hold it up again. Ball up. Tap one by Powling. Loose hair pass to Rinaldi. Somehow got it to Liston. Mooney was hopeful. Released the footy. O'Connell had some purpose and intent. but couldn't get through the vice-like grip of the Swans. 24-point lead. Ball up to the Swans. Chance for Clark. Hopeful with that look-away handball. Didn't sit up for Collins. Pushed off the footy. Listed through traffic. Tired players. Kick towards half forward. O'Brien presents at a bit of it. Ryan did well. Got it over towards Hellier. Not for the first time. Lob one out of bounds on the full. But unlike golf, it's not stroking distance. He gets the territory gain, but it'll come back through Rinaldi, who found Perkins on half forward. So you go back to Rinaldi, who squared it up back to Perkins. They really made a meal of that. The Swans, a couple of tired decisions too, deep in time on in this final term. 4-goal lead to the Swans. They've done enough here today, albeit most of it in the second term. 6 goals to 1. Through traffic went Mooney. That was a clever tap to the advantage of Butler. He set the ball forward. And the mark's been taken there by Wardley. He can go back and ice the cake here for Ballarat, despite being held goalless in this final term. Whilst the Lakers have been gallant with a run of 3 goals, Wardley can get some all-important percentage, mind you, as that kick goes off to the right and through for a minor score. Ballarat's 11th of the match. 12-11-83 Ballarat lead the Lakers 9-4-58. 25-point lead to the visitors. So Go brings the ball out of defence. Uncontested mark from Fraser was dropped, but he had time to do his own mopping up and sent the ball back into attack. O'Brien was pushed off the footy there by Gove. Took a nice defensive mark. And he'll get... Oh, he's in trouble here. O'Brien's got him. Bit off more than he can chew. Simpson tried to pinch one for the resume, but denied. So O'Brien with arguably the last shot on goal for the afternoon here as we approach 29 minutes. 12-11-83 Ballarat. Lakers 9-4-58. 25-point lead can now become 31 with this shot from O'Brien. Distance won't be a problem. It'll be all about the accuracy. So he loads up and just misses off to the right. So a pairing, 12-12-84 of goals and behinds for the visiting Ballarat today. They lead by 26. Rinaldi does the defensive spoil and finds the safety of the boundary line. There'll be a boundary throw in 60 metres away from the Ballarat goal, who lead by 26 points. Deep in time on. 29 and a half minutes gone. Throw in to take place. Won by Zampatti. Got at the advantage of O'Connell, who went along the line and found Collins. So a couple of the more experienced Lakers combining in the chain. He tipped it over the top towards James, who's kept presenting. Swans have got numbers off half-back through Robinson. From half-back to half-forward. Good effort there by Hellier. How about the blind turn from Gove, mind you, who went by hand to Hellier. Cody and Braden featuring 1 and 3 in the chain, with Gove splitting the 2. 26-point lead to the Swans. And an all-important win here. I'll just take any win, really, just to consolidate that break they have on the field in 6th place. Boundary throw in. Loose ball opportunity for Hooper. High up and under kick to the danger zone. O'Brien, who looked dangerous again, got the tap. How about the pressure from Smart, nearly holding the ball. Umpire let it go. Ball gets shoveled out. Lowered the eyes. Good kick. Found Simpson. It was off to the races just moments ago to try and get an advantage goal. Was denied by the umpire, but now has a set shot opportunity to kick his first of the afternoon. He's 10th for the season. and Ballarat's 13th of the afternoon. So the most entertaining game of footy here at CE Brown Reserve. Paddy Simpson will have the last kick of the afternoon and a chance to get Ballarat to 90 points for their day's work. Kicks on its way, straight over the goal umpire's hat in a fitting way to end BFNL's match of the round with a goal to Simpson. And Ballarat's 13th of the afternoon, 13-12, 90. Ballarat have ended. They kicked 1 goal 4 in that final term. And the Lakers, gallant, they kicked 3 goals to finish with 9-4-58. So they lost by 32 points in the end. But in the second half, they kicked 6 goals 3, the Lakers, to Ballarat's 4 goals 6. So it was a good response after chatting to Rowan Brown, the Lakers coach, at half-time. He said he wanted to hunt the footy. And some reward, albeit a mini win for the Lakers winning the second half. But honest with Ballarat, they've got the job done. They just needed to come here and win, and that's what they need to keep doing. They've got quite a favourable draw on the run home, Ballarat, so every chance of making the top 6. All in their hands, they say, albeit destiny. 13-12-90. Ballarat have defeated the Lakers 9-4-58. Let's go through the goal scorers before a look at scores around the grounds. For the winners, 3 to Harry Butler, 2 to Zach Maple, and 1 each to Hooper, Simpson, Tristan Maple, Rinaldi, O'Brien, Mooney, and Fraser. Whilst for the Lakers, who never really gave up, whilst they had a bit of a snooze in the second term when Ballarat kicked 6 unanswered ahead of the half-time break. Thompson finished with 3, Jaden Wright 2, and 1 each to Phoenix James, Cooper James, Palmer, and the debutant, Maloney. And if you're wondering why the Swans have adopted the purple V this afternoon, of course, it was meningococcal awareness in memory of Emma Kate McGrath. So a worthy ongoing initiative on behalf of the Ballarat Swans. And that's why we have the purple V on the otherwise red V that we are used to. So good on the Ballarat Football Club involving the Lakers. Gee, it's getting dark here. Congratulations to the Swans. They led at 7 points at quarter time, 41 at the half after a 6-1 second term. That margin extended to 43 at three-quarter time and ended up 32 in the end as the Lakers got back within 4 goals. But the bird had flown and was well and truly gone at the half. Let's go round the grounds for scores in other games in the BFNL. Darley, 7-10-52, defeated Sebastopol 6-11-47. Melton, 22-13-145. Lead Melton South 1-5-11. Gee, who kicked that goal for Melton South? He shouldn't be having to pay for a drink tonight. Let's go and have a look how many goals Braden Kite kicked. Well, he's got 1. Liam Carter got 4, and there's been a big sharing. Oh, Geordie Kite kicked 6. Stealing his brother's thunder for an afternoon. And North Ballarat, big winners over Bacchus Marsh. 17-14, 116 to Bacchus Marsh, 5-9-39. So, yep, the sides in the 6 getting it done this afternoon. The winners, Darley over Sebastopol, Ballarat over the Lakers, North Ballarat over Bacchus Marsh, and Melton over Melton South. Hope your team won this afternoon. Thanks for joining us via the BFNL Match Centre and the Red Onion Vision. So on behalf of a chilly crew here in Lake Wendouree, we bid you all a good afternoon. Hey, great job getting that marquee, mate. Happy? Oh, it just has to be done.